I'm gonna float like a butterfly and sting like a bee. His hands can't hit what his eyes can't see.
Didn't I tell the world that I had a surprise?
Muhammad Ali was a great boxer, and he was a great humanitarian, and he loved people.
So sorry at the loss of Muhammad Ali, who not only did he serve black people, but he also believed in equality for all people.
Well, you know, he came here to support the homegoing of Muhammad Ali, one of the greatest fighters ever lived, inside and outside the ring. Muhammad Ali bought the house my mom lives in today. We didn't have no other choice but to be able to come support him because the things he did outside the ring and inspired the young and upcoming fighters. So it's kind of hard not to come and support.
I do think he's one of the greatest people in the world for what he did for human rights, for what he did in the boxing ring, and the fact that he was just such a nice person and so approachable by everybody.
He saw the disparities between the races, the classes. His purpose, he felt at that time, was to do his part to serve others and to be an example to other folks.
It's a shame to see the struggles that he went through. It doesn't matter what type of an athlete you are, racism is always going to be there. Being Americans, we had to stick together to protect our countries. Muhammad Ali, he loved his country, but he wasn't going to go fight for his country because he was being disrespected here in the United States. I respect the fact that he stood up for what he believed in.
Sports was the vehicle that he used to touch the lives of the world. And because of that, it gave him the platform to get his message out there. The message which we all know, which was about peace, love, and fairness and equality for everyone. And you have to take what God gives you as a vehicle to get your message out. And that's what he was able to do through sports.
Most people would have given up. Most people would have said, I'm done, threw in the towel, taken off their gloves and said that's it. But he didn't. He fought inside of the ring, but he also fought outside of the ring.
I cared a lot for Muhammad Ali. He inspired me because he wasn't like a really greedy person. He used his money wisely. He didn't just use it to feel better about himself. He didn't use it to buy himself the biggest mansion in the world. He used it because some people didn't have what he had. He used money to give them homes.
The world needs to know the history of African Americans and to know, you have to know it to overcome it and that it doesn't happen again and that we have contributed so much to the world.
He's important because he was really the star for Louisville and he's telling people not to give up and follow dreams.
Ali not only was a boxer, but he stood for something. He stood for justice. He spoke his mind. He didn't let America say who he was. He changed his name. He knew who he was. And that is something that all of us, not only African Americans, but just people from all over the world, is stand for what you believe in. Stand for what is right and speak on it. Use your name to change the world in all different aspects of positivity and light. And that's what Muhammad Ali did.
I'm gonna float like a butterfly and sting like a bee. His hands can't hit what his eyes can't see.
Didn't I tell the world that I had a surprise?
Picture this. Picture that. Picture bravery. Picture history. Picture heroes. Picture villains. Picture style. Picture the future. Picture the past. Picture tomorrow.
Watch Tomorrow Pictures on Film On.